Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I've been hearing a lot about this Pokemon thing that's been going on at Costco and other stores. Apparently in my own hometown, we have a place called Safari Zone, which is kind of ironic because there was a long line of people at the store and everything pretty much trying to get this set. But apparently, an even crazier thing that's been going on is that people have actually been going crazier at stores like Costco. So today we're going to hop into the video, kind of see what's going on at Costco and kind of give our insight as to what is going on. So without further ado, let me just get things situated. There we go. We're going to check out these videos. Hold on. So let's start with this one. Get my headset. Fighting instead of keeping things organized. Oh wow. So I saw this video from another perspective, and apparently this guy actually elbowed him because he was trying to hold him for a pack. It's actually wild. Wow, he actually elbowed him. That's insane. Wow. That's why you make it 2 inches. Damn. It's actually wild. Here's another one. Fight breaks out at Costco between Pokemon scalpers. Keep in mind some of these might be the same, but I'm gonna switch depending on which one's which, but it's just insane. Look at all these people trying to buy this set. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow, they're just tearing up the pallet, literally trying to get to the set. Wow, the one guy pushed another guy. Wow. And you can see the guy in the green jacket, so this video was from before. Oh my god. And another one. Hold on, let me also increase that for y'all. There we go. It's actually wild.
Hey everyone, the new Pokemon cards came out at Costco.
Look at this, look at this. Oh!
And people are going crazy over them.
Wow, so they literally pre-made cards for these people to actually take. That's insane. It's a good move on Costco's part to bring down a little bit of the chaos, but it's just wild that they knew people were going to storm the, the store for this. Also, another thing, so if you guys don't know, a thing that I've heard about this whole Pokemon pack deal is that people are essentially hoping they get, I think, like a yellow Pikachu or some card that's worth a couple hundred. But keep in mind, this is actually a little bit of an insane gambling move because at the end of the day, if you think about it, you're essentially going and you're going to go buy these packs. Each of them is about like 30 bucks. So you buy 10, right? You're spending about $200 to $300. And from there, you're going to basically end up having to hope that you get a card in that pack that is going to be worth a certain amount of money. And examples like, let's say someone only gets like one yellow Pikachu. I've heard the yellow Pikachu will sell for about 400, or you can go back and sell these packs for about like, double price, whatever the scalpers may do. But at the end of the day, you might make a couple $100 come up, but at the same time, like you don't really have much of a boost in profit if you don't get lucky and you don't get one of these good cards. Could you sell the packs online for the amount of money that you want? Like I've seen some going for about 100, yeah. But at the end of the day, if like for an example is like you went out of your way and bought like 10 of these and you opened them all and then you only had one yellow Pikachu, which is apparently the one that I've been hearing about the most, and that cost 400, you've only made about $100 profit while going out getting these cards, pretty much, upping the price for everybody and then hoping that your luck actually came through on that. And me as a personal Pokemon fan, I just don't think this is a good move because at the end of the day, like, I mean, I know Charizard, especially the hollow ones, are apparently worth the most money, and this pack only involves, like, Venusaur and Bulbasaur, so just the fact that people are going this crazy over the cards in general seems a little bit odd to me, because, like, I mean, really, it's just, like, scalping in general, but this lets you know also that scalping is very real, like, when the PS6 drops by chance, I mean, who knows how that will go, but that's kind of an example as to what could be, like, happening once the next console comes out or anything like this. Would I like to get a pack? Personally, I mean, I'm not a big, like, regular Pokemon TCG card player. or even collector. My main thing is like I kind of enjoy the Pokemon TCG game that's on the app right now, but like I mean I get it. Some people basically just like to hardcore collect and then are hoping they get lucky because of a card. But let's go on to the next video and see what else happened.
Go. What's up? You guys are not. Oh, don't run. It says no running. Scan your memberships.
They're just running in. Wow.
Oh, dang, don't run. Don't run. Look at that. It's right here. It's right here in the front. Oh,
The desperation is real.
it's 5 per customer. Oh, five per customer? Oh, it's only 5 per customer. Dang, it's gone.
Like, don't get me wrong, I get it, but it's just like to willingly go out and spend like X amount of money just for these packs is kind of wild to me.
Go.
That whole pallet is already gone.
So here's the fastest way to
Okay, so let's go back real quick.
I've gotten requests.
Can we like take this out? Let me see. There we go. So those are the first 5 videos. Do we have any more videos or is it all just that? Cause I see the guy in the green jacket a lot. Let's see if this one is different. Dang, my boy spent a minimum of like $200 to $300 on a whole set of Pokemon cards. So let's do a little bit of research here. Why is the Pokemon Blooming set so popular? I looked it up a little bit earlier, but let's see. Become one of the hottest Pokemon trading card products, creating a rush among fans trying to get their hands on it. Packed with exclusive items and a great price, it's no surprise the set is flying off shelves and causing so much excitement. So let's go onto Reddit too. Let's see a little bit about what's going on. So someone asked, what is the deal with these Blooming Waters Pokemon sets? I've seen several videos of people going crazy at Costco. Are there new cards only available in the set? I don't know much about Pokemon cards. Okay, so we have a guy named Danny Pan actually responded and said, answer, Pokemon cards saw a resurgence during the pandemic, which rose the value of certain cards. Then about 2 years ago, a set called 151 was released. It's extreme popular because it's all about the original 151 Pokemon and has some very nice cards. It's also no longer being sold, save for the surprise drop of Blooming Waters, a box set of just 151 packs. Within the last 6 months or so, the hype for some sets has been crazy. Surging Sparks has a special Pikachu, which card has a special Pikachu card, which is selling for, I'm guessing this guy's price is 100 euros or something like that. But for us, that would eventually be like 400 US dollars. Today was the release of the Prismatic Evolutions, which features some highly sought after Eevee Evolution cards, which are already selling for a ridiculous amount. Okay, so let's see here. He said that, so Eevee Evolution cards. So Eevee Evolution cards price. So let's see. We can go on the TCG Player app. No. So we just want the actual card. Prismatic Evolutions. Let's see here. So product type, card type, printing rarity, hyper rare. So okay. It's looking like they're not going for too much, but what can we, let's see. Okay, he said the Prismatic Evolution, so let's see here. Let's just type in Eevee and see what we get. Eevee. Okay, so let's go for the rare. Code common promo. So let's see here. It's looking like I'm not seeing anything too crazy as far as Eevee goes, but the listing doesn't look too crazy actually. Let's keep reading real quick. Eevee Evolution, which are selling at a ridiculous price. This is because it features a new Moonbreon, a special illustration rare of Umbreon in front of a moon. The last Moonbreon is from a set called Evolving Skies, which is selling for thousands. The last Moonbreon is okay. So let's look up Moonbreon. So Moonbreon card price. So Moonbreon is selling for around. It's looking like the price is actually crazy. About 1,000. So I don't know if you would essentially get one of those in there, but essentially you can sell it for about 1,000 or so. Maybe a little bit more than that even. 151 also features some high value cards, most notably a Charizard card, whose market value has doubled recently to about 180 to 200 and is still climbing in this hype. So, okay, because of these factors and the potential resale value, card values have jumped up. Going back to 151, this is the last time any 151 packs will be sold at retail. Scalpers and resellers have jumped on this hype and final 151 resale. They're buying up all the stock to sell at exorbitant prices. So, okay. Printing cards isn't just a case of control plus P, so paste. They're planned months, if not years, in advance. Their schedule would already be full, and Pokemon Company or whoever manages the cards, Pokemon is weird, have already said they're going to print Prismatic Evolution because of this insane hype. Okay, so we kind of got our answer into it. So people are really just gambling on the fact that if they get a good card and sell it, which I definitely understand, but I think it's definitely something that's interesting because I mean, essentially, like if we keep it the way that we see it, it is essentially just gambling. And then if these guys even get good cards, we don't know exactly what everything's gonna sell for. So, let's see, crazy pool coming.
At 5 a.m. and
Let's see.
Costco to be first in line to make sure I get these Pokemon cards. These blooming water boxes have people going crazy. People are bringing their grandmas out here to line up.
Bruh.
This civilized Costco decided to hand out 7 per person. Time to open a pack for good luck. At 5 a.m.
Huh. So let's look at this real quick. So let's take that guy in his pack opening. So, Charisma, or Giovanni's Charisma. Giovanni's Charisma card. So let's see. The Charisma card that he pulled is going for about $7 to $8. Now you see, like, I understand, like, you'd probably have to individually take these cards and sell them for what you'd want them to be, but I just think it's crazy that it's actually a thing where people are basically just going to the store and buying this. So I don't know, maybe there'll be videos later based on how this actually worked out for some people, at least the pulls, but I don't know. Let's see if we can find somebody who actually opened one. Let's see. I opened every Prismatic Evolution. Let's see.
I'm opening one of every Prismatic Evolution's products. However, I know there's a larger issue going on in the community right now with regards to product availability, and while I don't have all the answers or solutions, it is something I'm working on. In the meantime, I'm doing my best to provide y'all with a safe way to get product. While Rare Candy is not a big box store, thus not getting tons of allocations, we've decided to list Elite Trainer box. I personally have been avoiding watching any types of openings and stuff because
So is he actually opening the Bloomberg set? So let's see here. Prismatic Evolutions, Traumatic Evolutions. Let's see. Hold on. Pokemon Blooming Waters opening. So let's see here. A month early, so extremely
sought after, highly anticipated 151 retail for only $59.99.
Okay, so let's see here.
Pokemon's newest giant premium collection box named Blooming Waters that features Blastoise and Venusaur with a ton of 151 booster packs. These are actually supposed to retail for only $59.99, but as you guys know, in today's Pokemon market and economy, people people are going absolutely insane for these. And one of the biggest reasons being that 151 booster packs are worth over $10 a piece, and you get 12 in this box, meaning that the booster packs alone are $120. So with all the madness and the craziness of the Pokemon hobby in 2025, I thought we'd start off the new year right with a box of Blooming Water.
So it really is just a scalping. I mean, to be honest with you, if we're looking at it for what he just said, so let's say you buy a a pack, whatever, like a whole box, right? And it comes with 12 cards. Yes, you get it for 120. You spend about, like, I think it's anywhere from like 30 to 50 bucks. So you are doubling or tripling your money in that case. So it's understandable why that is. But this is based off of whether people choose to open packs or would they choose whether to resell them because of how many packs are in the box. So it's definitely understandable on a certain level.
Giants, the Jumbo Blooming Waters collection box, actually premium collection box. So yes, this thing is massive. It's, I believe it's the final 151 product that they're like releasing, I think. And everybody is going crazy for this. I mean, the name is awesome. Blooming Waters with Blastoise and Venusaur kind of makes sense. But yeah, let's see what's inside of here. You get some really cool EX cards of Blastoise and Venusaur, which is cool to get them kind of thrown in here now. So you're pretty much guaranteed to pull them out of the box, obviously, because you get them as promo or as, you know, cards in there. Not necessarily promo cards, but cards that are And just so you guys can see, these are supposed to be MSRP, I believe, $59.99. Most websites just say coming soon or sold out. Same with GameStop. I mean, that was Best Buy. This is GameStop, so same thing. Release day of February 7th, 2025. We're opening these 1 month early. I'm not really sure why these released so much earlier in Canada. Maybe they just wanted to stock up some of the supply over there. I really honestly have no idea what the game plan with that is, because they released a little bit of them in Canada, and like everybody just wants them automatically right away, and the price is going crazy. I did have to buy these, unfortunately, off of eBay for a definitely much higher price than retail, or at least I don't know how much higher it was, but it was a good chunk higher for sure.
So he already alone spent the money just to get the pack, and it was more than even what it was valued. See, I don't know if that's a good return on investment, because the other thing you have to think about all this is whether you're trying to appeal to a collector or not. There's so many people that are trying to do this right now that it really depends on who wants to buy your specific pack, even though you've already raised the price. So essentially, it's like you're taking this pack and you're selling it, and you're hoping that whoever has a good amount of money to just throw at these packs, even though they've doubled and tripled in price, is pretty much going to come to you and be like, okay, I'll buy yours, which in my opinion is just going to essentially lead to people basically lowering it so they can get some kind of sell, but they're probably not going to get, like if he was saying the math was right, 120 per pack. Like an average collector would probably spend, like, depending on how much money they have, like maybe like a good couple hundred, but even then they're only picking like 3 or 4 people to actually buy the pack from for that price. So it really is like a, I guess you could say it's a determination based off of what cards you have in the pack, but then who's also going to go out of their way to buy your pack on an increased price. I mean, he did, but I'll be honest with you guys, if you guys are out there and you haven't gotten a pack yet, I wouldn't even waste the time.
Pretty much be the only way I could get them. So, I mean, yeah, it kind of stinks because, you know, I have to buy them from people that are throwing them on there for, you know, buying them from wherever they got them from. But I wanted to open these up with you guys. And I also do want to give one away. So if you'd like to enter the giveaway for one Blooming Waters Premium Collection box, all you have to do is number 1, smash the like button. Number 2, make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And then number 3, just leave a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think of all this craziness. But yeah, I think this is really cool to have a jump.
Now, I will say, too, I don't know how this exactly works personally, but I feel like it's kind of wild that he's saying he's going to do a giveaway and wants you to like and subscribe, because liking and subscribing doesn't essentially go into anything but him picking a name, especially even if it's just a comment. But then even if you enter this giveaway that he's speaking of, you have to have some kind of personal contact info for him to actually reach out to you and then, you know, give your actual, like, you know, your like credentials in order for him to send it to you. So I feel like it was definitely just a pull there for a like and a share and a subscribe. No hate on it. I get the game, but it's like I wouldn't even waste my time with that, because he's probably just gonna give it to somebody who probably has their contact info on their page or something like that. But anyways, let's just see what happens.
And then the 2 regular EXs are always a nice bonus to have, as well as those promos. But yeah, let's check with the Venusaur EX and the Blastoise EX, just regular EX. And then what everybody is going crazy for is going to be the 151 booster packs. You get 12 in there. Obviously, the value is insane with today's crazy Pokemon market, because these packs, the Caterpie solid, and the mom, get out of here. I mean, with 151, the packs just keep going up right now. Everybody's going crazy for it. It's the OG stuff that's kind of,
So see, if you guys didn't pick out what he just did there, if the packs themselves sell anywhere from about like $9 to $10, he just pulled a Caterpie out of that pack because he opened it and it was $8. So we've already gone down by $2 in the first pack.
kind of like Evolutions was in 2016, but this is much crazier. Much crazier. Much crazier. Prismatic Evolutions is dropping soon. People are going crazy. I don't know what's happening. I think people are literally doing like rip and chips of them for like $15 a pack, 20. I don't know how much. I really don't know. It's just beyond ridiculous.
See, we didn't see anything from those two packs, so that's the value out of that already.
With a brand new product, Surging Sparks kind of set the pace for that to start off, like pure insanity for a brand new set. But Prismatic Evolutions is just bringing it to a whole nother level right now.
So, I mean, let me speed this up because essentially,
Definitely going to catch up on that set sooner than later, just because it's going to be a set that they're printing for like almost a whole year of 2025. I went into
because see, he's not even putting the value of the cards up anymore. So I'm like, did he just not get anything out of it, or is he actually getting like good value out of the cards?
everything is just crazy and unpredictable.
Because essentially anything he's pulling, he's not putting the price value of it on here. Okay.
The Venusaur out of the Blue Water Collection box. Venusaur EX, special art rare. Easily one of the best pulls in the entire set. Start off with a
Okay.
special art rares. We got Drowsy Gyarados. Yeah, so it looks like it's the third most valuable card in the entire set. You got Charizard, you got Blastoise, and then you got Venusaur, which surprisingly is actually pretty, almost exactly the same price as the Blastoise. The legendary birds.
Let's see here. So he said it was 90, but there's 132 listings for it to be 49. So even though he put 90, essentially it's selling for 50. So, I mean, that's still good.
That's an amazing card as well. Then you have regular illustration rares.
Because guys, just for a second here, so the point of why I'm looking at all these videos is we're kind of breaking down the cost effectiveness of buying all these packs compared to the cards. Now don't get me wrong, he's got a good pull with the whole Venusaur EX, but keep in mind, his video said that card was $90, and here on the actual TCG app, it's only listing for about 50, and up to probably like 77, so he's already kind of exaggerated the price based on what it was actually worth. But let's keep going.
Our star Pokemon that are really valuable. The artworks are just insanely good. If you like Gen 1, why people want 1v1. The one thing with 1v1,
Nothing there.
and it is a special set, it makes that much more difficult to get. Oh my god, let's go, another top 10 card. The Charizard full art. Dude, this is just insane. This is a really nice pop. I think I actually ended up getting more value on the pulls than what the box cost me. I know it was over $100 for sure. And these pulls already are like over $100. Only a few pulls, but we got really good stuff. And no, we're not done. We're doing another one because
Let's go back for a second. Now, when he showed that Venusaur, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but let's see.
Almost exactly. Oh, you got Charizard. You got special art rares. We got Drowsy Gyarados. Yeah, so it looks like it's the third most valuable card in the entire set. Oh, you got Charizard. You got Blastoise, and then you got Venusaur, which surprisingly is actually pretty, almost exactly the same price as the Blastoise. The legendary birds.
See, so he still didn't mention that it's still not the 90 that he pulled for. Because look, we can even play that back. When he pulled that card, he said it was 90. Ready?
Drowsy Gyarados. Yeah, so it looks like it's the third most valuable card. One of the best pulls in the entire. Oh!
See, he said 90. So look, guys, right here, $90. Then we go on and we see that he literally went to the site and it's $50. So you have to, again, take the value of what these guys are saying versus how much it's actually worth and kind of go based off that. Because if he's saying it's 90 and you can go on the site and get it for 50, that's not $90. That's a $40 difference. So if each of the packs was selling for 10 and we saw him open a couple, each pack he opened, because they're already open, has already lost their $10 value unless there's a card already of substantial value inside. So he opened about 4 or 5, so those packs lost him about $40-50 because of how many he opened and they didn't have a card in them that he was going to sell, at least for a good price. Now the EX Venusaur is going for 50, and we already know because it's going for 50 that makes it so he's already on a ratio of opening cards and how much they would have been worth versus this one card in this pack. He probably broke even on that based on how much he could have sold them for and how much this one card is worth. So again, you can't fall for the statistics they're pulling out when sometimes it's like it could be different. Now see, it says 53 here, here. You guys really want to see something? Let's go to this. Pokemon TCG card. Why did that just go? There we go. Value. So the TCG player right here. We can go to the value of Charizard EX. So let's see, which one did he pull? So the one he got was that one. Here it is. So, okay, it's listing for about 54. I don't know if that's the exact price of it, but if it's mid foil, today's value, it is up to about 45 to 50 bucks. Okay. So that's not a bad pull either, actually. Because don't get me wrong, he's made up money based off of what he spent, but he's not breaking over even, which is why, again, this whole pack, I think that was the last one. Yeah, essentially right there, it, you know, basically broke him even, if not a little bit under. And that's because he opened and chose the pack, so.
At Costco and wherever they're releasing them, mainly Costco. I feel like, you know, I saw some videos of people fighting over them, and I saw people lining up. I think there was like 100 people at one Costco. I saw boxes. You know, the craze has really gotten crazy. It's crazier than 2021. I was looking at trending, you know, end of 2021. The only difference now is there's so many more people that are in this hobby, even compared to 2022, 2021, which everybody thought it was like an insane amount of people. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening today? Yes, dude. I was so bummed that I had to spend all this money on these boxes. But bro, it's literally the one card.
Now let's see here. The listing price on this one, 196, 195. Was that the same one that he pulled? Hold on.
So bummed that I had to spend this all hard. That's it, bro. That's it. I still made out on these things. Oh my.
Okay, so it is the same card, 195. Not bad. He definitely made his money back. So that's cool. So essentially, you spend it on them, but let's see here. Let's go back a couple pages because I think we saw it on the original. 3. Because I'm really trying to, again, give you guys a breakdown of what's going on. The oversized cards, they're pretty cool. Apparently, they have a good market price going on right now. But, let's see. I think it was on page 2. Yeah, we were just at it, but I was seeing if it was listed anywhere else. Charizard EX. Let's see. Okay. So let's see, the value of this was way down in September. Now it's gone way up. 1 year, we can even see the graph of the actual card itself. So it just recently became pretty popular. It says 9 items sold. So it is 195. He put 233, but it's 195 on the actual official Pokemon card chart. So it's definitely a good sale right there. And keep in mind, guys, this is still a gamble. He got these cards in the pack, but there is no way of knowing if you actually get these cards. So while it might be worth it, you as an individual have to pick what is actually going to be more worth it to you. Is it like you want to keep the packs closed and sell them for 10 bucks each? Or do you want to open the packs and hopefully get a card like this guy where you can essentially make your money back? But don't forget, you still have to go through the whole process of selling it and everything else. So, I mean, I think it's definitely still worth it, but you just have to keep that in mind.
Dude, what is this luck? What is this luck right now? Like, there's no way that these are some sort of like reprint that has better pull rates or anything, right? Because I mean, I'm gonna say no, but I'm just curious as to why I'm doing so good on these right now. I just pulled the best card in the set, the 3rd best card in the set, the 6th best card in the set. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro, what is this an error? Dude, there's no way. Hold on. What is happening?
$14 for Giovanni's Charisma.
Why did I just get 2 special illustration rares back to back? Bro, what is happening? I got 3 special illustration rares. I just got 3 special illustration rares. 14 packs. There's no way that they did it. Like, no. There's no way that, like, I know sometimes when you get packs from different countries, countries and stuff like that. Sometimes it's different like facilities that print these packs. Sometimes like some of them do weird things and mess things up once in a while. I'm not saying that's the case for these. I'm just extremely, I don't know. I feel like almost like something is up with these, but I'm not gonna just say that without opening more. So we're gonna open more. We're gonna open up at least one more of these boxes to see if something's going on here. It sort of feels like a little bit. I mean, more than a little bit. Like for some reason, I'll open this up. I'll either have absolutely really terrible luck, or I'll have really insane good luck. I never. More turtle. Let's go, dude. The amount that we have in pulls right now is crazy. It's crazy, bro. I don't understand it. That's another like top 10 or top 15 card. Almost all my pulls have been insane besides Kangaskhan, basically. All of them besides Kangaskhan. Like every card has been a minimum value of that war turtle, which is $28. That's the minimum. The Charizard full art is 40. Oh my. What is this luck? The only thing that was pretty much confirmed was when they released a bunch of times they changed the pull rate like 100%. Made it way more difficult. I'm not saying they did anything with these. It's just really that was just really weird. Let's see. We get another box of more special illustration rares. It's gonna be weird. But I have another one. I bought 4. All right, I bought 4.
He bought 4, my boy. Okay, so let's pause. No, he didn't make his money back yet, because at the end of the day, if he bought 4 of these things, these were going for 100 each. Even with that Charizard card, he probably made back about half, but unless these next 2 packs have that Charizard in there, no way.
Of these jumbo boxes lately. Like I remember they released one. It was like a Costco thing. That was years ago. I want to say like 3 years ago was maybe the first time they did a jumbo box, a giant box, or whatever. And then the next year they did another one. It was basically, but it was like the same box. They just changed the pack selection. And then they just started doing like all these different boxes this year. Like this is like the 3rd or 4th giant box that I've opened just this year, or well, 2025. You know what I mean? The last 3 months or so. Yeah, they're doing a lot more of these big boxes, like these really giant. Last one, oh okay, that one looks a little lighter. Nah, I guess it's about this. It does look a little bit lighter to me. Pretty much the same exact card. Not pretty much. It is. Yep. Then sometimes they'll change like the hollow pattern on some certain cards they throw in and stuff like that, but these look to be exactly the same. Oh my god, Venusaur. Okay, full art. Venusaur EX full art. Can't stop getting good stuff. Can't stop.
Yeah, how much did Venusaur go for? Real quick. 23, okay.
Can't stop. Alright, I mean, second box definitely been the best so far. I want to see what our special illustration rare full rate's looking like. Do we get more? I don't know. Wigglytuff EX. Maybe I was just really lucky. I'm not totally sure. If you guys can pick these up for $60 a piece, that is a beyond home run. Because you have $120 in 151 packs alone. Be a great value to be able to open this set up or just collect the box, whatever you want to do. And then you get the Blastoise and the Venusaur promo cards, the jumbo Blastoise. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's a really good deal. And obviously people are buying them up like crazy. You know, I was thinking I almost want to go to Costco morning of release and just observe. Like just observe what happens. And not even necessarily like try to even think about jumping into that, but just like literally just documenting it and just watching it happen. Like there's so many Costco's and like to have them released all on the same day. Is it just people lined up at every Costco in America like with this? It's just mind blowing. But I'm just gonna assume that's what's gonna happen. That's the only thing I can think of is gonna happen. I might have to consider doing that. Oh my god. I don't know. I just want to see how it goes. Like you would think by now they would just make it like some people have to go in a line. Like wouldn't it be logical to just say, okay, like first person at the door, you get first dibs, you know what I mean? Line up, go in a couple at a time. Each person has a limit of whatever many, and everybody's on their way. Wouldn't that just make sense? I don't know. But I don't think with Costco, I think they don't like enforce limits or anything like that. Okay, well that box was definitely a lot worse. Right, I'm gonna do one more, and we'll see how this one goes. But we've opened a lot of packs so far. 36 packs, so we've got 48 total after this. All right, Costco's have different rules.
Okay, so he's going through the last pack now. Let's just see.
So good, dude. I've literally pulled almost like every top 15 card. I feel like not every, but like half of them. This is so crazy, bro. Like this card's worth like $42 raw. What is happening with Pokemon? What is happening, bro? I've gotten extremely lucky though. Oh my god, Charizard EX, the EX of the 3 that we don't get. Living Waters, baby, just Blastoise and Venusaur. I love it. They're just like Charizard. We're gonna put you to the side just for a second. We're gonna tag you out for a minute for this one. All right. Kangaskhan EX. All right. Tangela, Psyduck, Ekans, Persian, Muck, Electrode. All right. Pidgeot, Shelter. We got Machamp. Interesting. All right, this box. I mean, the Bulbasaur was definitely clutch. We need one more big pull. But yeah, I guess I just got really lucky with the special illustration rare. I'm starting to think something's going on though when I pulled 3 and like 14 packs, which is insane. I haven't pulled one since. Jake. So my thoughts are that the pull rates in batching is kind of weird with the ones. Sometimes you get like back-to-back crazy stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Like, what? Why do I have 2 of these? Why 2? Weird. Right,
Okay.
151 packs coming up. Man. All right, one more. Let me take all this craziness, the blooming waters, all that. 1, 25. Craze continue. All right, guys, gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button on the way out. If you want more content, click on one of the 2 videos out there. Hit that subscribe button.
Okay, so let's see here. Essentially, we really learned that there really isn't like too much going on in terms of the selling and all that. Like he made good money back, but guys, I think he probably broke even, if not like I don't even want to say like an extra 100 above. So I just wanted to give my thoughts on this and everything. It is wild what's going on with these packs currently, but I mean, if you're up for it, I even love Pokemon myself, but if you're up for it, definitely go ahead and, you know, get those packs. But that's pretty much it. I just want to leave you guys with my thoughts on this current situation involving the Pokemon hysteria. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.